The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the show hosts, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff or management of Wave 105.1 FM, Glimpses Media, or our partners. We strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, and we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105.1 FM. Enjoy the show.
All right, everyone. It's 11:06 a.m. on this Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. We have GCC Community Talk Hour with Trina San Agustin. Catch us on Wave 105.1. I'm sorry, the Wave105.com, on YouTube, Wave 105.1 FM Guam, and the Glimpses radio app, free on the App Store. Thank you for tuning in to KGUM FM, Wave 105.1, the Talk of Guam.
So I opened up the window blind and wrote up a real good time.
Buenas and half a day. Welcome to Guam Community College Community Talk Hour. Guam Trina San Agustin on Wave 105.1 FM. This 1 hour weekly program is made possible through the generosity of our friends here at Glimpses Media Guam. I am, again, Trina San Agustin, Program Coordinator with the GCC Office of Communications and Promotions. Yes, that's where I work. At GCC, we offer over 50 fields of study and prepare our students for entry into the workforce or transfer to four-year colleges and universities with advanced standing in professional and technical degree programs. GCC offers a variety of special programs to prepare our students for college experiences, including adult education, secondary career and technical education in all of Guam DOE high schools, boot camps, apprenticeship programs, and so much more. We just opened up registration for the summer and fall semesters of 2026. For more information on the registration process and admission, please visit our website at guamcc.edu/apply or give Edgar or Jeffrey a call at 671-735-5531. In studio here with me to discuss just that, admissions, registration, and financial aid, I got Tassi Marina Magnus Nicholas, registrar at GCC. Good morning, Tassi.
Good morning, Trina.
And Ms. Gemma Lee Santos, coordinator of the Financial Aid Office at Guam Community College as well. Half a day, Gemma.
Half a day. Good
Gemma's
morning.
Gemma's no stranger. She's been here. She avoids me in the hallway when I have that. Can you come on the radio with me later? She avoids me. And then Tassi, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Yesterday was her birthday. She's 25.
All the time.
All the time. All right, so we're here to discuss opportunities available at the Guam Community College in the form of education, right? So we have various degrees, as I mentioned, for people to take advantage of, to come in and fill out. But what is the first thing, Ms. Tassi, individuals should do before they walk onto our campus?
So if you are a new student walking through our doors, the first thing that they would want to do is visit our website for those who don't have time to come in physically and complete the application for admissions. We also have the PDF file for those that prefer the in-person services. Once they complete the application for admissions, there's a turnaround between 5 to 7 business days that the students will receive a welcome letter. And then that welcome letter will outline the 9 steps for the registration process for our new students who are wanting to pursue higher education.
Fantastic. And then the same goes as well for adult education students.
For the adult education program, we prefer them to come in person to the adult education office just so we can discuss what exactly their goals are. And there's a little bit of different steps for them in terms of the requirements and documentations.
Okay, thank you for that. And you, Ms. John, what's the first thing someone should do before they even set foot on the campus to register?
Well, the financial aid application is online.
Okay.
It is found at studentaid.gov. It's an online application and it goes to the federal office. And so they can already fill that out even before they register for classes, because it does take somewhere between 3 to 5 days for the federal side to process.
Okay.
And then we have to pull the records into our JCC system. So
Yeah.
it is maybe within a week we'll be able to know.
Okay.
So we don't want students to wait until they've decided on all the different classes they want to take. It's best to just get their FAFSA in.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for those who are new to the fresh out of high school into college thing, is that the Guam public law now requires juniors and seniors in high school to fill out a FAFSA.
Well, the seniors definitely
Okay.
are required because it's part of their graduation requirements this
That's
year.
good.
Yes.
That's good. That way, our families here can take advantage of this and not leave any money on the table that they can have.
Yes, that's true. Because a lot of students don't realize that this is a resource to them.
Absolutely,
Yes.
a very valuable resource at that.
Very so.
Yes. So, Ms. Tassi, what ways can they register? There's of course people who still prefer to come in, right? And then there's the online.
That is correct.
Okay.
So, for those wanting to do the online route, they would log into my GCC via their student dashboard,
and they'll get
then
that in their email, their welcome
in their
email.
welcome letter. Yes. So they would go onto the website, browse the classes, select what best fits their schedules, and then they have the option to register or make any type of registration adjustments to their student account via their dashboard. For those wanting to ensure that there's a person behind them registering their
Yes.
forms or processing their forms, they can email their registration forms or any admissions related forms to gcc.registrar@guamcc.edu, and one of our team members will assist them accordingly.
Okay, I'm writing that email down.
Yes. And then for the ones that want to do the in-person transactions, we welcome them anytime, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, with the exception of Guam holidays. You come in and we provide you the forms, we provide you the computers in our rotundas to view the schedules, we work with the students, and then we process their registration on the spot.
Yeah. So I know it's a bit redundant for you and I and Gemma, right? The whole process. But can you just go ahead and please share like the step-by-step of registration outside of, but Gemma will take care of the financial aid. So
Okay.
you just go ahead and do your office's part.
Okay. So for registration, we process their application for admissions, and then we send out the welcome letter. We assist with the activation of the MyGCC account, which comes after the welcome letter.
Okay.
And then on the welcome letter, if any pending documents that are applicable to them are, needed from my office, we directly email our students with their personal email that they put in and their MyGCC account.
Okay. So you email both just to make
Yes.
sure that they get it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, just in case they have any, mishaps with their activations.
Okay. All right. Now, documents and health requirements. Is there anything needed for that?
Yes. So we immediately after assisting them, we refer them to the GCC Health Center for those that are on campus already. And then for those that we help online, we provide them the contact information, the email, the numbers, the room locations, all of that. They have the choice of going in person and submitting their shot records and their emergency health form
Okay.
to our health center.
Okay. And some people ask when they call, and we were just wondering as well because they posted on social media. They ask if our nurse at GCC is able to administer and read the TB test.
That is correct for all current GCC students. So once you get your student ID number, yes, the TB services are done at the health center for free of charge to our students, so long as the supplies are in stock.
Fantastic. And what's the nurse's name?
Miss Marian
Miss
Sumbe.
Marian.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So, Miss Gemma, what is it that you recommend for first timers that are coming in for GCC services?
Well, definitely get your application in
For
as
FAFSA.
soon as possible.
That is, she's going to keep repeating that. So,
Yes.
you might as well do it.
Yes, so applications are available October prior to the start of the school year.
So it's available now.
Yes, it is available now. It's been available since October 2026. And why we encourage students to not wait last minute, it's because it does take some time for the federal office to process
Okay.
it. Sometimes they think it's instantaneous once they
Yeah.
click submit. We should know what they're eligible for, but we don't.
Don't.
And then payment is due, their application is still pending.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we would need them to
Yeah.
make a deposit out of pocket before their financial aid can kick in.
Yeah, so make one of your summer beach days the FAFSA days.
Yes.
Okay.
And of
I like
course,
that.
our office is open for students who need assistance because not everyone understands the application.
Yes.
There's tax documents, tax information you have to input, and not everyone knows which line item to put
Oh,
where.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
It could be confusing. So they're free to walk in. There's no appointments needed. We're open 8 to 5 Monday to Thursday, and then 8 to 12 on Fridays for walk-ins.
So fun fact, there's a summer bridge program going on for Reach for College, and it starts next month.
Yes.
And this is one of the things that Reach for College helps individuals that are registered with the program is they help them fill out the FAFSA if they haven't already.
Yes.
So if you have those questions and everything, you might as well come in and take advantage of the summer bridge program. And you can go ahead and do that just by reaching out to the Guam Community College, and they'll get you the right person to talk to on the phone. If not, I'm sure Miss Gemma, Miss Esther, and Miss Viv can assist you in filling out the FAFSA form.
Yes.
But there is not just FAFSA that we accept at GCC. We take, of course, what is it?
The VA education
The
benefits.
VA education benefits, private scholarships,
Yes, we do.
our foundation scholarships from GCC, as well as the.
We have the Outer Island resources.
Okay.
We have the FSM National Scholarship, the state of Yap, Palau,
Wow.
Chuk, Pohnpei. They
Yeah.
have their own state scholarships
Oh, that's great.
for their citizens that come to Guam to
Mhm.
attend college.
Oh, that's
so
great.
they just have to get in touch with their embassies or their state offices. And actually, all the contact information for all those different scholarships can be found at fsmembassy.fm.
Wow. Look
Yes.
at.
So
I
on
learned
their
something new. Did you know that?
Me too, no.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so
Thank you for
on
that.
that's the U.S. Embassy, right, for FSM.
Yeah.
And on their, let me see, on their main page,
Uh-huh.
once you type in fsmembassy.fm, just look for the section that says important links, and then there's a scholarship link there. Once you click on that, all the contact information for all those different scholarships available are there. So you could contact the
Yeah.
scholarship coordinators directly.
Yeah, so they're not hiding it from you. It's literally
Yeah.
important.
Important links. Important
right
links,
there.
scholarship data.
That's important. And there's also another form of when you're making your own payments, payment plan.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we also take payment plans from individuals who prefer to just pay out of pocket themselves. Yeah. Because
Yes.
when was the last time we increased our tuition? I'm looking at you because you're the longest out of the both of us here.
Years.
More than
Years,
10
yeah?
years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like more than 10.
Yes,
Yeah.
more than
Yes.
10.
Yeah, so we're still pretty affordable, and we like it that way.
Yes, we do.
So, Tassi, with your years of experience at the Guam Community College, what are the number one, or what are the top tips, the pro tip, right? Follow me for more, that you could give to individuals that are already GCC students that didn't know that this was available for them, or students coming in that didn't know that they can do it this way or that way?
Well, when it comes to funding, because for me as a student, I'm always looking for ways to help
Yes.
fund my educational journey, right?
Right.
So I definitely visit Miss Gemma's links for theirs, but also I like to go and, our programs offer scholarships, like for instance, adult education, they also get scholarships. A lot of some of our student orgs or some of our families, they do scholarships. So I visit them, Ms. Gemma's office, for those informations. Free college is one of them that I wish I had at
Oh,
my
free
time.
college, right?
Yes, free college.
Yes.
The different grants and scholarships from GDOE for recent graduates. What else? The VA benefits as a dependent. The tuition assistance, tuition benefits for military personnel and their dependents, For senior citizens, yes.
I
Senior
can't wait till I get
citizens,
there.
I, would share that GCC offers the senior citizen program, which allows our senior citizens, whether they want to come pursue a degree or just for enrichment purposes, yes. So 55 and older, we provide tuition waivers for them to come and take classes of their interest.
Even cosmetology.
Even cosmetology.
Oh, she can
That
do
is
all the
correct.
grandbaby's hairs.
Yes.
Okay, so you mentioned free college. Miss Therese is in here, but maybe is there a list of degrees that are available for this semester? I'm looking at free guamcc.edu/free college, and I'm not seeing the
list of
list of
programs. Well, to get the list of programs, they can email.
Okay.
The free college
it's right
email
here.
is there.
Yes.
Yes.
There's right on the
Yes.
form. Look at it, we're
Yes.
so organized.
We are.
Yes, for further information.
For
they,
further
They
information.
can send an email there, their inquiry there. So we do have several students who have tried applying for financial aid, but they were not eligible.
Okay.
And because they were not eligible and they were enrolled in a program that was covered by free college, they were able to apply for the free college program, and they're now currently going through the program.
Fantastic. So, like Miss Gemma said, students that are applying for free college must submit the FAFSA, right?
Yes,
Just to
it's a
disqualify
requirement.
themselves or see how much they'll be able to get, right?
Yes.
So, regardless of your qualification status, you're going to have to do that. So, free college will cover the remaining amount of tuition and fees that is not covered by FAFSA. So, the thing is about free college is if you're going to commit, you're going to commit,
Yes.
because if you for whatever reason are unable to finish your program or your degree or whatever you're working for, it's a certificate or an associate's, if you're not able to, you're going to have to pay back what you've already
That is correct.
finished.
Yes.
Yes, that's just how it goes.
Mhm.
Yes. So this is free college, and you can find it at guamcc.edu/free college. And also financial aid is guamcc.edu/financial aid. And then apply, guamcc.edu/apply. And then they got the steps to register. When's the last day to register for summer semester?
So for summer, today is the official last day for add and
Okay.
drop.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. And then when's the last day for fall?
For fall, the schedule adjustment period is the 14th. Last
Okay,
day.
the 14th.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, so you think it's a ton of time, but it comes up fast.
It does.
It does. So
and
with all the
classes fill.
deadlines, especially with financial aid and then other things that you need to get squared away, like getting your transcript,
That is correct.
especially if it's off island or if it's from
Mm-hmm.
DOE and they're still processing the seniors to see who graduates, you're going to have to
Yes.
take a minute. So it's best to just request all of that now.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So,
Well, if Trina, if I could just include one
please,
thing.
please take the mic. I don't take it.
Well, and how I mentioned before, right? With the
Mm-hmm.
financial aid application, it does it could take up to a week, just because once we get it, we do have to process it as well and see if they're eligible academic wise.
Okay.
So the federal office checks if you're eligible financial wise, and then we have to cross check that with your academic records. Now, if you are applying for VA education benefits
Oh, yeah.
and you're a first time student, you need to apply now, because it does take the VA office sometimes up to a month or
Okay.
more to process what's called your certificate of eligibility.
Okay.
And that is the first document needed for us to even open up a student account for you
Okay.
at GCC.
Okay. And speaking on the VA education assistance, what is it that someone should bring with them?
Well, they apply on va.gov.
Okay.
They apply for their certificate of eligibility, and once the student receives that, they would just bring that
Just
to our
walk that
office.
in.
Mhm.
And it
Yes.
doesn't matter what major. It doesn't
No.
matter if it's just enrichment.
Yes, right now everything, all the programs are covered.
And is that the same with FAFSA? Can someone who wants to do a cosmetology with a minor in cooking, can they do that with a FAFSA?
They can.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so just keep in mind VA education benefits as well as your federal student aid, the Pell Grant, will cover your tuition and fees as long as you are declared in the program and the
Okay.
classes you are taking are requirements for that program. So, for example, like you said, could we take cosmetology and culinary?
Culinary, yeah.
You can. But if the system sees for some reason, you were interested in
It-
an automotive class and
Yeah.
you have one automotive class, it won't cover that.
Oh, I
class.
see.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless they include that, they declare an automotive
Mm-hmm.
as well, because we have some students that have three.
So
Three programs.
you officially have to declare your major
That is
Yes.
correct.
and a minor.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, ladies, thank you for stopping by. It's 11:26. Is there anything that you wanted to add to all of this, or if there's someone you wanted to say hi to?
Well, scholarships. We do update our scholarship page frequently as scholarships are made available. So that would be guamcc.edu/scholarships. And right now there are 6 available scholarships.
Oh, yes.
All are due on August 21st. And this is for the fall semester.
Fall
So they range
semester.
from $500 to $2,000. So I would encourage everyone to take a look at those.
Yeah, and the criteria is pretty much all very similar. Yeah.
Yeah, so
2.5 or 3.0
yeah.
kind of thing.
And some are for specific programs, some are open to all students, so everyone has a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ms. Tassi, one more. Oh, go ahead.
Yes,
Go ahead,
sorry.
please.
Can I just talk about the
Yeah.
declared student just
Sure.
a little bit more? So for our declared students, in order to declare into a program, a official transcript is required.
Okay.
So if students have their high school transcripts on record, we're able to process a declared application for them to whatever program they want to. But for students who have taken other courses at other post-secondary institutions, so long as they have 45 semester hours on their transcript, that can be submitted in lieu of the high school transcript.
Okay.
Yes, and then for those that are foreign students who are coming from all over the world, I highly recommend that they get their foreign transcripts evaluated via NACES or WES, and it's going to be a course by course evaluation,
Okay.
and that just helps speed up the process when it comes to them coming into Guam Community College as a declared student.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yes.
So what I was going to ask you is that we all know fall is the beginning of the academic year, right? So there's some people that just graduated, our class of 26. So I want to talk to you about the process of them getting what they've earned, their transcripts, from us at GCC to take over to either down the street at the university or off island somewhere. What is the process of our graduated students applying or requesting for their transcripts?
Okay, so they have 2 options online with the PDF form, and then they can just email that to the gcc.registrar email. And then, of course, the in-person one, right, where we process it. The first thing we're going to do is refer them to the business office just to ensure that there's no institutional holds, right,
Yeah.
with their account. And then we take them in, and then we ask which service. We have a standard, which is 5 to 10 days, $5 per copy. And then we have a rush service, 2 to 3 days, $15 per copy. So we just ask them to bring in their IDs. We have the option for a third-party pickup or a mail to the institution requesting or off-island with our students. So those are the options. We do have the option for National Student Clearinghouse,
Yes.
where our students can go in online, right, and go through there. So if they encounter any issues, we're just asking them to communicate that with our office,
Yeah.
and we can
course.
address that. And then, of course, because it's already paid for, then we'll take care of it.
Okay, and all of this, and then everything that Gemma was talking about, is available at guamcc.edu on their banner if they're already registered. Even on the homepage, you
Yes,
don't have
even
to
on the
log into your
homepage.
MyGCC.
That is
too.
correct.
Yeah, fantastic.
And just one more thing,
We could
Trina.
stay here all day, girl. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Please.
So, well, I dialed a friend, or a friend dialed me. I do have the programs that are available for the free college program.
Oh, hi, Therese.
Yes, hi Therese. So it is accounting, education, IT, and construction.
And these are associates. Or
Yes, I mean,
okay.
and I know there are some that are taking certificate programs,
Yes.
but they have to do
It's
2.
the construction, right?
Yes, they have to commit to 2 certificates.
Okay, fantastic. And that is with the free college. Again, you can find free college at guamcc.edu/free college. You can find Miss Gemma's office online at guamcc.edu/financial aid or /scholarships. Miss Tassi, our registrar, who just celebrated her birthday yesterday, guamcc.edu/apply. Or registrar
gcc.registrar@guamcc.edu.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, lovely ladies. Thank you.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you
good
very
day.
much.
Stop by someplace fun and pick up lunch.
Okay, we will.
We'll be back on the other side of this of more Guam Community College.
This is where Guam comes to talk. Wave 105, a glimpses of Guam radio station.
The road to Adelup is set. This time, we sit down with Democrat candidates Senator Joe San Agustin and former Senator Dwayne San Nicolas. Catch the full conversation that took place on May 8 on the Wave 105 YouTube channel. Stay informed and hear their vision for Guam's future. Wave 105 is a Glimpses of Guam radio station.
Graduation is here, and it's time to celebrate. Host a reception at Guam Plaza Resort and receive a free one-night stay with a minimum of 50 guests. Call 671-649-7760 today or visit our food and beverage office at Guam Plaza Resort. Let's celebrate together.
The road to Adelup continues. This time, we sit down with Republican candidates. Vice Speaker Tony Atta and E.J. Calvo. Catch the full conversation that took place on May 5th on the Wave 105's YouTube channel. Stay informed and hear their vision for Guam's future. Wave 105 is a glimpses of Guam radio station.
With decades experience in Guam and the region, Take Care members have access to the largest offering of free fitness classes and health education programs. Membership also includes the high-quality credentialed network of on- and off-island healthcare providers and the one-stop FHB Health Center and Urgent Care. Ask for Take Care. Call 671-647-3526. Go to takecareasia.com for more information. Take Care. Our island, your health plan.
The road to Adelup is in full swing. We recently spoke with Democrat candidates Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio and Senator Tina Munilla Barnes to learn more about their vision for Guam. Catch the full conversation that took place on May 26th on the Wave 105's YouTube channel. This is a glimpses of Guam radio station.
When a warrior faces adversity, he fights through it. He finds a way. Freedom isn't free. Rolling strong. Belief. Believe you can, and you will.
Wheelchairs for Warriors provides mobility solutions to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty. Join the mission and visit wheelchairsforwarriors.org.
This is where Guam comes to talk. Wave 105, a glimpses of Guam radio station.
The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the show hosts, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff or management of Wave 105.1 FM, Glimpses Media, or our partners. We strive to provide quality, respectful, and engaging content, and we welcome you to participate in the conversation. Thank you for tuning in to Wave 105.1 FM. Enjoy the show.
Buenas and half a day. Welcome back to Guam Community College Community Talk Hour here on Wave 105.1 FM. Guwahati Trina San Agustin. I am a program coordinator for the Office of Communications and Promotions at the Guam Community College. And earlier we were talking with Ms. Gemma and Ms. Tossie. And we were talking about anything and everything working to apply and get into the Guam Community College to start your educational career or continue your educational career. Now, we also mentioned free college, and Ms. Therese messaged, and she says that it's at the bottom of the free college page, and it is not. So I'm going to go ahead and what I did was I went to guamcc.edu/free college. And it says right here, students applying for free college must submit the FAFSA regardless of your qualification status. Free college will cover the remaining amount for tuition and fees not covered by FAFSA. To be eligible for free college, students are required to major in one of the following associate degree programs or two of the listed certificate programs. You ready, Ulysses? I know you are.
Go for it.
Okay, so one of the following associate degree programs. Again, if you want to get into college, if you want to get an Associates of Arts in Education, an Associate of Science in Accounting, an Associate of Science in Civil Engineering Technology, Information Technology, that's formerly known as Computer Networking, and Pre-Architectural Drafting, or Surveying Technology.
Wow.
Those are your associate degree choices.
Okay, and you're paying the remainder.
I'm not paying.
Oh, no. I mean, saying this free college is like whatever FAFSA doesn't cover.
Yes, it's covered by free college. Yes.
Okay.
So they have to choose one of those, or check it out, two of these certificate programs. It's a certificate in computer aided design and drafting, which is called CAD. Mm-hmm. And then a certificate in construction technology, carpentry track, construction technology, electricity track. There's also a HVAC track, which is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Masonry, plumbing, reinforcing metal worker, welding, and surveying technology. So you can either choose one of those associate degree programs or two of the certificate programs that I had just mentioned for the free college program. And please note that, and we don't hide this from anybody applying, is that free college is just that, free college. If you start and if you finish, it's free.
Yeah.
Bro. But if you don't, sorry, you're going to have to pay that back.
Gotta pay it.
You know, because we're banking on you to finish. You know, we know you can do it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't offer this to someone who doesn't know that. You know what I mean? So either way, you're going to finish and you're going to get this free college, and then you're going to go on and do bigger and better things for our island's economy and for your family. So check it out. Free college available for anybody.
She said you must have a declared major, right?
Yes.
I remember saying that.
Yes, you're required to major in one associate program or two certificate programs.
Oh, okay. So one of these programs plus or
yes.
two.
Okay.
Okay. Now I understand.
Yes, it's not 1 plus 2. No, it's 1 or 2. Yeah.
Because I remember how you said, like, you were explaining what was it in the graduation, the degree, what is it, awarded and conferred?
Oh, yes.
I remember you explaining that. So I was
the number of students versus the number of
conferred degrees.
Conferred degrees. So the number of conferred degrees means how many degrees we gave.
Because you said some students are like 2 or 3.
Yes. Wow. Some people even like have 2 majors, and then they also are on the certificate track.
Wow.
So they'll get a certificate, they'll get an associate's in science in visual communications. And then associate of science in marketing.
Wow.
The certificate in marketing, and then a certificate in viscom. Okay. So they get 4.
Wow.
For one person.
Wow.
So that's great. The more the
That is
merrier,
good,
you know.
yeah.
It's great for
That
your
is
resume
good.
and it's great for your experience.
Of course.
So that's free college, and that's going on at guamcc.edu/free college, not flea college, free college. And if you want to know the whole steps, you check out guamcc.edu
I'm looking at it. That's why I was
/apply. Try apply.
Okay. Hold on, let me look at
This is like very detailed, man. Like,
okay.
I love the OCD person that set this up because I just want to hug him.
Okay. Now
It takes you step by step, and
Oh yeah.
FYI, there's like 10. 10, and it's collapsible.
Yeah, I'm looking at
I
it.
love collapsible menus. So it takes you everywhere from admissions form all the way down to student ID and textbooks, even to tuition and fees. And for those wondering, because we don't say it a lot here, but tuition for residents, military and dependents, and veterans, $130 a semester hour. For the non-residents, it's $155, and for a foreign student, it's $180.
Okay, and when you're saying for the veterans, is it like they just give you their DD-214, or Frata has that?
They give you a DD something. You give them a DD something, and then remember what she said? You have to get your qualifying certificate, I think.
Oh.
You have to go to the VA.
VA.
If you're going to use your VA benefits, then you have to go online to your VA site and request to use your
You're
VA
gonna use your
benefits, your
benefits.
educational benefits.
Okay.
And then that takes a month, she says.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get into fall, I think now's the time
Right.
to get in there and do your, whatchamacallit, your application for your
Application.
qualifying certificate.
But still, regardless, you still should apply. Everyone should just apply for the FAFSA.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if you're gonna
Yes.
use it. Just apply. Like it's free. What's the
Dude,
problem?
For real. And I qualified for my first year back at GCC in the classroom as a Pell Grant student, right?
Wow. Okay.
And it was in a fall semester, and I took like 2 or 3 classes.
Okay.
And I didn't max out the Pell Grant.
Ah.
So when the business office sent an email, said your check is ready, I'm
Yeah,
like,
you got a
what?
refund.
I was like, what? Does this happen? How often does this happen? Because I'll keep going to school for this.
Right.
You know? So fun fact, if you don't finish your Pell Grant in one
Yeah.
semester, it doesn't roll over to the next semester. They print it out in cash,
Uh.
and if you dangerous, but
It is.
it's dangerous. I
if
say
you're
I say
smart,
dangerous
you're gonna
because
save it. You're like, okay, I'm gonna save this money for
It's-
next semester. But of course, keep applying.
Yeah,
but
yeah, and
you
then you'll
should have
still
that, like, a
get for next
savings.
semester, you know. But
Yeah.
I say it's dangerous because GCC is able to ACH transfer the money straight into your
To your
account.
account.
You don't have to line up at the cashier's office.
Oh.
Yeah, so just go ahead and check out the financial aid office
Yeah.
and give them your mailing address if you're already a registered student. But pro tip, go for that ACH transfer.
Right.
If you don't want to, you'll be holding a check like, what do I do with this, Mom? You know,
Right.
yeah, you got to take a picture of it in your mobile app and whatever. But just go ahead and avoid that. And then some people like actually do take that money, and it just really just does help them. You
It
know,
does,
that helps
yeah.
them fill up their car
Yeah.
to get to class, or it helps them buy food for the
That's true.
for the month. You know, so it all depends on the amount of the Pell Grant that you're awarded. And then
Wasn't there a thing? I think I remember Dr. Okada. Wasn't there a program in GCC where like they were helping students like because their students apply for benefits? Just like because they know that they need help with like food, so they would helping them like apply. Like get on.
I think
assistance.
you're talking about the SNAP EBT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Dr. Okada doing something like that or had some kind of program?
The program like that I'm only aware of is the SNAP EBT program.
Okay, but it's something.
And that's
GCC will help. right?
yes, yes.
Because I mean,
we
like,
try
as long as
where
you're going to school,
yeah, dude, our
working
mission
part time.
our mission is to help our students succeed in any way. So
Right.
if anybody is a current registered student at GCC and they're having something to deal with,
Yeah.
better be like, check this out, dude. Like registered students, staff, and all employees at GCC, we have a deal with WestCare.
Okay.
If we're going through anything mental, if we need some mental health or not
Right.
clearance, but rejuvenation or
Some- yeah.
whatever, those services, we just talk to our supervisor, our immediate supervisor, and they'll set it up, and then we just go.
That's good.
There's nothing out of pocket for us. They just take care of their students and employees just like that.
Okay.
So that's that. And then as well, at least I think twice a semester, we take donations from everyone on campus, even off campus, and then we have a food pantry.
Oh, okay.
We create a food pantry
That is a
for
good thing
students to
to
come
do.
in and
Yeah.
take their
If they need
can,
something.
take what they need. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's
GCC is
good-
a really great
That's
place.
a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Therese. Thank you for that. Okay, so
Okay.
that's that. And then I wanted to switch gears because I got an email from the communications office. The Practical Nursing Student Association, the PNSA, at the Guam Community College will be holding a $10 car wash.
Okay.
Yeah, so get to it, huh? 50% of the proceeds will be donated to Super Typhoon Sinlaku Aid. And this is the class of 2026. This is on June 14th.
Okay.
When's 14th? Not this Sunday, but next.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, next Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Ooh, those are the cooler hours.
Yeah, that's better.
Not that hot morning sun. And this is at the new Coast 360 location in Upper Tumon.
okay.
In Upper Tumon, yeah.
Okay.
So June 14th, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Upper Tumon, Coast 360. Check them out. It's the GCC Practical Nursing Student Association $10 car wash fundraiser, and 50% of those proceeds will be donated to Super Typhoon Sinlaku Aid. And a lot of our organizations are really very active in supporting ourselves on campus and their colleagues on campus, their fellow students, and they're also doing it to off campus for those. It's just really, really great community at GCC. We're very family friendly.
Right.
So, CTE summer program. This has registration closed on June 1st. So if you didn't get an email and you applied, if you didn't get an email yesterday afternoon from Dr. Rachel, please give the office a call at 671-735-5531 and find out why, if you filled out the form and submitted everything. If you paid attention to the email, you need to email back a health clearance form, not a health clearance, but a health form, and the picture of photo ID. Even a school ID is okay.
Okay.
Of the student. They just need those two things and to get them started. Classes start June 15, go through July 17. I did the thing and I pulled the trigger and now my son is in it. And he's like, thanks, Mom.
Okay, that's good.
I think the couch was molding to him. So I was like, no. There's an indent on that couch, and it kind of looks like you are. So get off the couch. You're going to do this. So
okay, that's good.
Yeah, so all those required documents must be submitted to Dr. Rachel no later than June 8, 2026. Students will gain valuable hands-on experience, explore career pathways, and build industry-relevant skills.
Yes.
So that's fantastic. Please note.
Didn't they say they're going to give you lunch too or something?
If you register for this one, the CTE summer program and the summer bridge program,
heard. I was like,
so you get lunch. Yeah. So the CTE program is 8 to 12.
Right.
And then the Reach for College is 1 to 4.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. So you get lunch right in between.
I remember hearing that.
Yes, I am going to be down wherever that is every day for lunch.
Real.
Yeah, I'll just eat my son's lunch. I'm just joking. I don't do that sometimes. But CTE summer at guamcc.edu, that is the email. If you want to just email them or give them a call at 735-5589 or 5578. They are located in room 2223 at the GCC Administration Building. That's the building, 2-story, all the way in the back of the campus. So what else is going on at GCC? There's just so much going on that, you're like, your brain is like trying to figure out what else there is. Registration, financial aid. I think that's, I know it's not it. I want to say that's it. I know it's not it. Let me go to the events page.
Okay.
Did you know we have an events page, Ulysses?
No, what's going on?
I don't know. We'll find out together.
Okay, let's check it out. On the website? Is it on the website?
guamcc.edu/events/list.
Okay.
So /events/list. Oh, yeah. There's this thing. It's 29 days away. Free fundraising foundations class.
Oh, yeah. That was
I shared that with our Varo community,
That one and the grants one.
The grant writing, yes.
Yeah.
So we have a specialist coming in to take care of this for us. And he is going to do an amazing job as he does every year. So this is a summer thing for him.
Wow.
So what it is that, listen to this line. Like, if this doesn't get your attention, I don't know what will. Is your organization's growth more hope than habit? Look at that.
Wow, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's a 20-hour course for nonprofit staff, board members, and volunteers, and it's designed to turn your mission into strategic roadmap for financial growth and long-term donor loyalty. Classes run June 29 through July 1st. That's June 29 through July 1st, 8:30 a.m. through 3:30 p.m. at the GCC Multipurpose Auditorium. If you want to sign up for this, go email learning4, and that's the number 4, okay? Learning number 4 life at guamcc.edu, or give them a call at 735-5640, extension 5579 or 5412. This is funded by the U.S. Department of Interior. So absolutely free fundraising class for all nonprofit organizations, and we have a lot of nonprofit organizations here on Guam.
Right.
And I think that everybody would in nonprofit business or in the nonprofit industry here on Guam should take advantage of this. Fundraising foundations, strategy, planning, and engagements. How to build a strong foundation for sustainable fundraising success. Again, you can go on to guamcc.edu, click on full menu. Under student life, it says events. Click on that and it'll take you there. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back and we'll see what else is happening. Grant writing.
It's closed. So
yes, it's
that's
closed.
good,
That
'cause they know
closed so fast.
Everyone wants to do that one.
I think there was only 30
spots.
30 spots, and I think we had almost 40.
Wow.
Yeah, so we had to turn some of them away because it's only limited, it's funded for
right.
the Department of Interior. And this will start on June 23rd and it'll run through June 25.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a 3-day class and it's really fun. I love the title this year. Grant writing is not rocket science. And if you've ever taken or tried to do something with grant writing, God bless your soul.
Right.
Because that is a whole different animal that I am not. I don't know. I can't.
But it's good. It's a good thing to learn because there's so many.
It is.
money
It is.
You can get.
Yeah, and then you have to kind of look out for GCC because we have these classes and these
What do you call
enrichment
this? Oh,
programs.
that's what you would call it?
Yeah,
Enrichment?
classes
I was like,
enrichment.
what?
We share this on our website, obviously, and then on our Facebook and on our Instagram at GuamCC, and that's the little @ sign, right, with GuamCC.
Right.
So let me just go to GuamCC Facebook page and see what's there. What is there? Yeah, see, there's a free fundraising foundation classes. Registration closed on May 19 for that grant writing. That thing was fast. Oh, and there's boot camps.
Oh yeah, the boot camps are going on.
Oh wait, they had to sign up by May 22nd, but there were 20 spots available. You might just want to call them and see if there's still space available for building maintenance 2 boot camp and truck driving 6. To enroll, go ahead and call the Department of Labor's American Job Center, 671-475-7000 or 475-7001. Bless you.
Thank you.
And you can also email ajc.training@dol.guam.gov.
Yeah, you should check because I mean, when
You
you
never
do
know.
these, when you sign up for these, you still have to do your PPD. There's still
there's still
It's
time.
not like I signed up and showing out. It's
Yeah,
like you're
sign
gonna
up and
be-
show up. Yeah, I
you're,
wish.
you're like registering to go to
No,
college.
so
right?
if you're so some people use this because it's a free, right? And
Yeah.
we I've seen fresh out of high school students, a senior that just graduated from high school, take advantage of the automotive boot camp.
Oh wow, that's good.
Diesel mechanic boot camp.
Wow.
He completed that. And right after he finished, he got a job offer from one of the sponsors. I think it was
Wow.
AK.
Wow, that's good
Yeah,
for him.
so AK or Morco Equipment, one of the two.
Okay.
So they brought him on, and he's still there, and he's climbing the ladder, and
Yeah.
he's going through it, and he's I think he's decided to go back and get his associates
Wow.
in automotive, so in diesel mechanics. So it's going to be great.
Yeah.
If you just you take advantage of the free opportunities that the Guam Community College is presenting to the community, because that's what we're all about. Is Guam Community College is our middle name is community. So we are trying to take care of our community, and these are made for you, for the community. So take advantage of it. If you want to come into our office, we're on the 2nd floor, or we're actually building 2000, first floor. Just go ahead and talk to Mr. Edgar, Mr. Jeffrey, and they'll tell you where to go and what is available for you. There's even 3 bulletins boards with flyers taped up there with opportunities available for our students. So please check it out. There's even there's a web space on us for on our website. Did you know that there's a job listing?
Okay.
There is a job listing here on our webpage, not just for careers available at GCC, but for careers around the island. So private employers, even government employers, sometimes post on this website, on our website, to kind of
I see it. I'm looking
you see
at
it?
Sorry, I'm
Okay, because I couldn't find it. I'm like, where'd it go?
Career opportunities, and then there's the one GCC. And career
there's
opportunities in Guam. So there is more.
So there's more. I mean, if you click on the career opportunities on Guam, you could see a whole bunch of openings that people are trying to fill for their companies and such.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was looking at your workforce development, so I'm looking at this procurement, which I think is a good thing for the government.
Yes, we have a
employees.
lot of government employees in that right now.
Yeah.
I think there's a total of 4 modules that
Okay.
these that procurers, is there such a word? Procurement officers is what we'll call them.
Right.
Our procurement officers will have to take. I know there's some government agencies like the port, Guam Energy Office probably, and other places that have taken advantage of this it's not free, but this opportunity to further educate
Yes.
their employees and strengthen their finances when
Right,
procuring out of the agency. So it's modules 1 through 4. That is our continuing education office. You can also reach them at 671-735-5531. So that is it. I mean, not it, but I mean, that's basically what's going on.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much
Yeah,
going
there's a
on,
lot
dude.
here.
Just come and sit in our office and we'll see what else is going on, because there's a whole bunch of stuff. But again, reminder, the whole topic for today's episode was admissions and registration. Registration for summer semester is done. We apologize for that. We have been telling you since maybe April, I think it opened. But they're going to start in the next couple of weeks or so. I think next week is when they start for summer session. And then August 14th was the last day for fall 2026 semester. And first and foremost, and it is encouraged, if you have not filled out the FAFSA, fill it out.
Oh, yes. Do that.
Way ahead of time. Like right
Yeah,
now, when you're
yeah,
done,
do it.
when you're done listening to me pound this into your head, just go ahead and say, okay, I'll do it, and just fill it out and everything. And if you're still under your parents' taxes, don't worry about it. You don't need them to sit next to you. What you can do is, when it comes up to questions that your parents need to answer, there's it'll say enter your parents' email, and we'll send them a link to fill this out for you using their tax document. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, do that.
Dude.
And then because I'm looking at the scholarships are due August 21, so apply for the scholarships too.
There's so many scholarships available as well.
Yeah, and there's a wide different ones.
Yeah.
I'm even looking at this LGBT one. So I was like, what?
Oh yes, there is.
Filipino ladies. Yeah. So
And
you
then I
should
think
just
there's the
apply.
3 Qs, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. So you should just apply.
What families is that? The 3 Qs?
Isn't it?
Kitsutsu.
Yeah, Kitsutsu. Kizikanata? Kiraba?
I don't know.
But I've heard that scholarship before. But it's
Yeah.
good just to apply. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you... I mean, the only ones you count on is if, like, it says it's for nursing students and you're not a nursing
Yeah.
student. Then you're
Don't
wasting
do
your
automotive
time.
and apply for
Yeah,
a nursing
then
scholarship.
you're wasting your time.
They're
But,
gonna be like, what?
but yeah, you should just apply for them.
Yes, thank you for that, Ulysses, and
Yeah.
thank you for realizing. I mean, I know you're a graduate, right? Yeah, you.
Almost.
Almost. Where are you at? How
No,
much
I'm
longer?
Like 2 more semesters.
That's
I'm
super
done.
close.
That's why I'm done with
You are closer
the-
you are today than you were
I
2
was,
years ago.
right.
So there, you are close.
Close. We're
Yes.
there. We're getting there.
You're getting there, and I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
All right, so if you haven't filled out your FAFSA, Miss Gemma says studentaid.gov.
Yes.
Create your login and everything, and it takes a couple days. But even more longer is the VA benefits. Your VA education benefits. If you're going to come to school at GCC and you want the VA to take care of it for you, they can. Just log on to your VA portal and then check out education qualifying certificate. Take that, apply for it. They say it takes about a month, but when you get it, you just walk that straight into the financial aid office at the Guam Community College, Building 2000, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is 11:59 in some seconds. We are nearing lunch, and I can smell it. I don't know what I'm smelling. I'm thinking stir fry.
Sorry.
Was that you?
Yeah.
All right. So I will see you next week right here on Wave 105.1 FM. Adjust.